Effects and pedals. Octavia Octafast. Just a brown box. Behringer. When I bought the tone bender off of Thomann, after buying it, it immediately went to availability in several months. So I don't know if they give badges like 10 of these. By the way, we will look at the tone bender in a different video. But we shall stop talking about the tone bender now and take a look at the Octavia. Moment of truth. Very interesting. First, we got a message. Hold on.
There's a musician in every human being. Our purpose is to empower those who have not and cannot. Together, we are Music Tribe. Uli Behringer.
There's some controversy about Uli, online especially. We will get to that, the morality of these kind of pedals, later in the video. And maybe we will talk a bit philosophical about capitalism in that part too. But for now, we're gonna unbox it. We're also gonna take it apart, by the way. There it is. Nice cardboard, but thick old plastic over here. It's kind of big, but smaller than expected. But let's put it aside, because there's more stuff in here. That's in there. I don't know why these pedals are not available in the entire world. I don't think the US gets them, and in Europe they always sell out. Chinese. Oh, nice. Signal path. They mentioned the Fassbender in there. We will try that out in a second. Let's get this out of there. Solid metal enclosure. It's not one of those loud clicky switches. Pots feel very nice, but they are probably some kind of surface mount cheapos. Not that much to see. The blue is very nice. Kind of reminds me of my Ibanez Blazer. Looks better in person than on cam. There's not much to see anymore. So let's plug it in, see how it sounds, and then we're gonna come back and take this thing apart and have a look at the circuit. I'm using the good old classic vibe Telecaster over here. It's a super fun pedal. Been messing around with it for a bit now. It's really cool. Really starts to boost if you do it like there at 1 o'clock. Let's crank it all the way. By the way, I'm using the Blackstar HD5 dirty channel, gain all the way down. The fun starts at noon. Clean sound. Neck pickup. Turn the volume pot down. Turn the tone pot all the way down. Turn the boost all the way down. Turn the volume up a bit. And play above the 12th fret. Here's how a regular C major cowboy chord sounds. C major 7, 3rd fret. So you can't really do that kind of chord, but here's a good old C5 power chord. Crank the volume. Bridge pickup. It's very gated. Let's crank the volume all the way. Let's crank everything. Welcome to Disassemble time, best part of any video. So we got some tools, screwdriver and some nut removal things. These are not the good knobs that have a screw on the side. These just stick on to the plastic shaft. Moment of truth. Maybe. Oh, that's cool. So, this is real metal housing. Feels very quality. And it looks cool. It's a music tribe thing. That's our switch. Tiny little electronic switch. Nice spring over there though. So it gives it the illusion of being a real switch, but they went for the cheaper option. So we have a transformer right there. No idea what the code says. And yeah, we have a through-hole capacitor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The rest is like some surface mount stuff. See these 3 solder points there? That's for two through-hole transistors, but we probably have some surface mount transistors that are just bridged to that position. And there's another one next to the LED. So that's a 3 transistor thing, 3 surface mount transistors. So silicon. Okay, now for the fun part, let's take this thing, get it back together. Alright, let's listen to the Octavia in the context of the pedal board. 4th pedal in line, wah-wah, fuzz face, tube screamer, Octavia DS1, clone copy into tuner, into viscous vibe, and there's some more pedals down the line, but we're gonna use none of them. No reverb, no delay, no nothing. Here's our clean sound. Decreasing the volume on the guitar. Neck pickup. Let's boost it. Super gated Velcro goodness. Volume down, turn all the way down. Double stops sound kind of weird. Tube Screamer. Tube Screamer and fast. Let's turn on the clone. Great noise machine. Let's turn them all on. No. Wait. Uni-vibe test. Totally forgot to talk about the old Ehitcs and Behringer Chinese cheap copy pedal gear kind of topic. These new kind of Behringer copy pedals, they caused some outrage online. Kind of see why, yes, but the guitar pedal industry lives off of copying each other, and that's fine. This is not a, not a Keeley Fassbender. It's a Behringer. Yes, they copied the name, but everybody sees and knows it's not the same. Some companies even go like this, and they make up crappy names and still make nice copies of big circuits. The circuit has been copied, and these copies are always pretty pricey for what it is. It's not an always on kind of thing. It's a fun gimmick. So maybe I'm even thankful to Behringer for giving us the Octavia on a budget and even make it look cool. And some people say, they involve slave labor or whatever, exploitative kind of business. Pretty sure they are exploitative. All capitalist companies are exploiting their workers, don't forget that. So if we as a society, politically, would make exploitative business models obsolete and illegal, they would probably stop. But it's legal what they are doing, and so you can't even morally blame Behringer for exploiting their workers. Like you can on a higher kind of moral standpoint, yes, but they're doing nothing illegal. They are doing what's kind of en vogue in today's capitalistic society. And probably bosses exploiting workers too, and it's a deep topic. Consumerism is a problem for society and for the planet. Yes, I should probably just build my own Octavia from spare parts that I find on the trash yard. Well, that went surprisingly political over there. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to stick around because we are going to have a look at the Fassbender soon. Before I'll probably send it back, to be honest. It's a cool pedal, sparked controversy over at Gear Page, fun thread, recommend reading. Oh, you know what, final conclusion. What do we think about the Octavia? I do appreciate that pedal. I don't usually buy pedals. I'm kind of happy with my pedal board, and the Octafuzz was the last thing I was kind of missing. I want that Octafuzz sound from the Band of Gypsies album, the In Who Knows, that kind of octavy, cleanish kind of glitchy vibe. And this pedal delivers that. It delivers far beyond the expectation. Super fun to mess around with. Yeah, spent hours today just riffing and going in the octave and playing some weird octave electric melodies. Absolutely stunning pedal. Let me know in the comments what you think. What do you think about Behringer? Let's get into politics and philosophy down in the comments. Feel free to, drop some hot takes there. We always want to see some hot takes. But be nice, we are nice. And make sure to subscribe to the video, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, peace out.